In the amateurs, he said he beat you in that.
He didn't beat me. No, he didn't beat me.
Okay.
It's gonna show March first.
One more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed. Good job.
That lawnmower. That's that.
As the countdown to one of the most anticipated fights of the year intensifies, Gervonta Tank Davis is deep into training camp.
God damn. One more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed. Good job.
That lawnmower. That's that. Start that motherfucker lawnmower.
I made the decision to train in DC because, you know, I haven't been in the coldness in a minute. I haven't even trained in the coldness in a minute, so.
Fully focused on his upcoming battle against Lamont Roach. The fight, set for March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, is one that Tank has been meticulously preparing for, determined to showcase his extraordinary skills and further solidify his legacy as one of boxing's elite.
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from D.C. That's what I learned. I thought he was from D.C. too. D.C. my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, you know, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
Davis has always been known for his explosive power, but in this camp, he's working on even more than that. Under the watchful eyes of his trainers, Tank is sharpening his speed, power, and defensive tactics. His days are packed with grueling sparring sessions, strength training, and strategic drills tailored to exploit Roach's weaknesses. From high-intensity conditioning to a strict diet, Davis is pushing his limits, determined to enter the ring in peak physical form. In this camp, Tank's training regimen is as meticulous as ever.
For a very, very big moment, what is your normal day-to-day like at this time of a camp?
I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4. Probably wake up probably like 11, get my run in, and then eat, probably lay back down, and then wake up probably like 6 or 7 and get my night workout in.
Damn, so you're doing 2-a-days at this point, running in the...
Like day 1 in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night. It all depends what fits you. Like, I run in the morning. If I don't, I run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night. Or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home. That's it. Like, I don't go nowhere.
Every aspect of his preparation is tailored to enhance his natural talents, while addressing the specific challenges he will face against Roach. From focused sparring sessions to conditioning drills, Tank is sparring with partners who emulate Roach's fighting style, preparing for every possible scenario. His team, including renowned coaches from the Mayweather Boxing Club, ensures that every punch, every defensive move, and every strategy is finely tuned to perfection.
Shit, he better. he better take me serious, but I don't think so. I think they training. I think they're training as hard as they can. You know, I think they trying to put a little mastermind squad together to coach for this fight, and you know, it's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna tell you like this: we're preparing for the best Gervonta Davis that's going to be, you know, that everyone's ever seen. That's what we're preparing for. We're not preparing for a guy who's who might not be focused. We're not preparing for a guy who might be lazy or anything like that. We're preparing for the best version of him.
He reminds me of the old time janitors, the superintendents in the big buildings, those big buildings, and they had a big brass key ring about this big with 1,000 keys on it. But every key, they knew that key was for a certain door to get into the building. When he's moving around, I'm saying he's the super with that big key ring, and he's looking for the right key to get in the door.
You're great with the analogies. I love it. I love the analogies.
And he finds the right key.
He does.
He doesn't walk into a room and like bang, oh my God, I should open that door. And a lot of guys do. Romero walked into that room. Garcia walked into that room. So he don't, and that's part of what separates him, and makes him a guy that's one of the most complete fighters right now of all time.
But it's not just about the physical aspect. Davis is equally focused on his mental fortitude. He's incorporating visualization techniques and mindfulness practices to ensure he remains focused, calm, and composed as he steps into the ring. He understands that boxing is not just about physical strength. It's about strategy, preparation, and mentality.
Brother too, and me being a father, no matter what me and Keyshawn had in the past, like I just love the way he is with his son. I gotta respect a man like that. So congratulations to Keyshawn, and hopefully after this weekend, maybe we can make something happen.
That'd be great, man. The 135 has so many people. Just on an ending note, I just want to get your perspective on Tank's fight against Lamont Roach. People are counting out Lamont as well, but how do you see it?
Tank by knockout. Hopefully Lamont can prove me wrong, though. I like Lamont, but I'm just going off of my opinion.
Why?
He's Tank, man. Yeah. I feel like Lamont's too small. They're both smaller fighters, but I feel like Lamont's just way too small for Tank. But like I said, hopefully Lamont can prove me wrong. He's a great fighter, too. But I just got Tank as a favorite.
How do you see that happening in the fight? Do you think it comes early? Do you think it comes late?
You never know with Tank. You never know. It's all on when he wants to do it. But me personally, I feel like he's going to come late. Probably like 9.
Now, transitioning back to your fight, I asked that question for a reason, because do you feel that you can get a knockout in this fight against Shakur given his style? And if so, when in the fight do you feel we see it?
I feel like it'd be late, but I feel like I can anybody can knock anyone out. The right punch, anybody. You could probably knock me out if you hit me correctly. Nah, that's a lie. But but not anybody.
Oh, man, that's 2 disses today. First, I'm an old guy, now I got pillow hands.
No, but truthfully, like anyone could get knocked out. Anybody. So never know. I hope Shakur's ready.
All right. Floyd, man, good chatting with you. Good seeing you. Appreciate the time. Floyd Schofield taking on Shakur Stevenson this weekend here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on the DAZN pay-per-view headlined by Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, the rematch.
Lamont Roach, the ultimate underdog, is preparing with unmatched intensity for his showdown against Davis. Moving up in weight, Roach knows the challenge ahead, but he's not backing down. This fight is his chance to prove he belongs at the top level of boxing.
All the history, you gotta love it. What do you think about Tank versus obviously?
Oh, Roach?
Yeah, Roach.
Well, they've known each other for so long now. They grew up nearby in DC, and I think overall, I think it's gonna be a good fight for as long as Tank wants it to be. Yeah.
You mean like he get him out of there anytime?
I think he will. But I think Roach, they know each other very well. They know what type of styles they like to put on. They used to fight a lot in the amateurs, probably sparred too. So, I think that it'll just go to show. But remember, everybody got to realize Lamont Roach is going up to 135. He's going up a weight class.
Right.
And I think that's what makes me think that Tank should wipe him out.
Roach is sharpening his skills, boxing IQ, and speed to counter Davis's explosive style. Confident and ready, he's set for the biggest fight of his career, determined to prove the doubters wrong. Davis, aiming to extend his undefeated record and solidify his legacy, is focused on dominating the sport. The epic showdown in Brooklyn is just around the corner. Don't miss it.
thing was, it wasn't that he's a big guy who could go to 140. It was that he's so talented and punch so hard that those skill sets can carry up with them in weight. That's what the great ones do. They have that ability. That's why I mentioned Floyd Mayweather wasn't 154, but his skill set was so good. The difference between Tank and Floyd is that Tank got the type of power. When you got power that carry up like Pacquiao, you can move up many weight divisions, not just, the two that he primarily fought in. We saw him dribbling Mario Barrios off the canvas, so we saw him do it at 140.
Gervonta here with Tank Davis. It's the Tank versus Roach press conference going down March 1st, PBC pay-per-view on Prime. Tank, we know you said up there you're going to retire in 2025. Why did you decide to retire after next year?
Just fed up, just tired of the other bull crap.
You said that you have your opponents mapped out. So who are the opponents for the final stages of your career?
Not to cut you off, I don't really have them really like mapped out, but it's just like,
Anyone in mind that you're thinking about after Roach?
Nah, not yet. I'm just trying to focus on him right now. And then once we get him out the way, then we can,